Looking for the best bang for your buck exhaust for your CFMOTO 675SS or SR? I think I found the perfect one for you guys. So I want to give you guys kind of my actual review for the KO Lightning exhaust for the CFMOTO. So I do have a full install video on the channel. If you want, it will be linked down below. You want to see how to install it real quickly, the install process. It is a bit more in depth because you do have to take off the side fairings of the bike. But if you have some tools and some time, this is something that you can do. It does take some time to do it, but it is worth doing if you want to do a exhaust on your motorcycle. It doesn't need any welding or anything like that. You just have to literally take off like the seat, the side fairing and everything like that to get access to the headers. So it's a full-blown header back exhaust. And let me get the elephant out of the room right now. It is a eBay exhaust. I have a couple reasons why getting this exhaust, because I know there are much more, I guess, expensive exhausts. Like I believe it's called the Van Diemen one, which is like almost $2,000, or it's like, I forgot how much it is exactly, but that one's like a more expensive exhaust. But I have a reason why I got this exhaust for this motorcycle, which I'll tell you in 1 second. But guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Omega Greedy YouTube channel. On this channel, we're all about pursuing purpose over comfort and faith over fear. Get on out there, go after the things you were put on this planet to do. So many people in life tell you not to go after your dreams, but I want to be the one person to tell you to actually do it. But with that out of the way, once again, talking about this exhaust. So why did I do this exhaust? Well, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. It is a more budget exhaust, mostly because the CFMOTO is a more budget motorcycle. And that's not to say anything bad against it, but literally I have another exhaust for this bike, which I'm going to be installing probably next. It's a much more expensive exhaust, but it makes more sense. It's for a more expensive motorcycle. Getting something that was going to be, you know, maybe like $1,500 to $2,000 on a bike that's from the factory like worth like $7, that math ain't really mathing. When as you can buy an eBay exhaust that's going to be a couple $100. Yeah, that math works out pretty well. Just to give you guys kind of an example. So this is, I still have my stock, that's so loud, still have this stock exhaust. So just to give you guys kind of a more of a heads up, as you can see down here, this bread box, this muffler is fairly large. But from the factory, the CFMOTO does sound pretty good. When I first heard it in the store, when the salesperson, he turns it on for me and like revved it a little bit just so I could hear what it sounded like, I was actually impressed. So do I think it needs a exhaust? I mean, honestly, probably not. But let's face it, if you're watching this video, you're definitely interested in getting a exhaust. But the stock exhaust itself is pretty interesting. So you can see how it comes from the bread box here, muffler inside of it. You can see like the actual hole is like right there. It's pretty small, so it comes right off the muffler. Very interesting how the header works. It has like the 3 right into 1, so they kind of all twist together and combined. All of it goes into the 1. I don't know what the size of this is. I guess I could measure it, but it goes into the 1, into the muffler, and like right out of the muffler. So it's a decent, you know, exhaust, but yes, it does have restrictions and things like that. Now this exhaust it's going to be hard for you to see, but it does have, so it goes all the way from the header back. So the headers all the way back, there's like 3 headers, but they do combine, but they do go kind of separately out. And then as you can see, if I get underneath here, it all kind of collects. So they do go into like this one, you know, chamber right here, and the one chamber right here, and then from this chamber, this is the size of the, like, I guess, muffler, and then it does curl all the way, and then it comes out right there. And then also, speaking of exhaust, I can hear my wife just pulled up inside her Mustang. That thing is loud. But this honestly brings up another good point. Like, just in general, doing the modifications to motorcycles are way more price, I guess, friendly versus doing them to cars, which, like I said, this exhaust was a couple $100 off of eBay versus doing like an exhaust for the car, which is going to be like a couple $1,000s. So yeah, so I mean, doing an eBay exhaust for this, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I know some people are going to say like, yeah, you put an eBay, you know, exhaust, you riced out your bike, but yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm just like, yeah, totally. It was an eBay exhaust. But the actual, which I'll show you what it looks like, the quality of this exhaust, I was very shocked with. It actually looks pretty good. How will it hold up after about 10,000 miles? I guess that's the question. But at least for right now, for my application, it has been holding up very nicely. So the biggest thing is this thing is loud, obviously. So in my case, I want it. That's even the reason why I just bought an exhaust for the GS. Actually living out in Southern California where you can lane filter and lane split, I wanted the bike to be loud enough that people can hear me coming. And for sure you can do that. So there's some positives and some negatives to that. So the positive things are, yeah, people can definitely hear you. If you're coming up in traffic, people hear you. They hear you from, you know, ways away. So the negative thing about that is, yeah, people can hear you from from maybe not miles away, but I mean a couple blocks away. They can hear you pulling up. The negative thing about that is, even when you just want to kind of chill and just like not really draw that much attention, this bike, it just does because it's so loud. When I had my friend in town, which I did a video about this, he's the ZX10 owner, and he rode this, and me and the wife were on the GS riding around. It was really fun. For the first time, I got a chance to hear what this bike sounded like from another perspective. Even with me on my other bike, I could hear this bike way over the bike I was on. It's part of the reason why I'm like, yeah, I want to get an exhaust for the GS. But yeah, so this thing is like loud. If you want to go in stealth mode, don't take the DB killer out. It will make it very, very loud. And don't get me wrong, I have had my fair share of loud exhaust, not just on motorcycles, on cars as well. I remember my Focus RS, I had the AWE track exhaust. We really drove across the country with that car, with that exhaust. Actually, my wife was driving that, and that thing was loud. I remember when I had my Dodge Challenger RT, I just did the mid-muffler delete. That thing was absurdly loud. Like, it was too loud. Like, when I say it's loud, how do I say this? For it to be that loud, it doesn't quite match up with the vehicle's speed. So it sounds like you're going a lot faster, or it sounds like you're trying a lot harder when you're really not. That is the reason why sometimes I do find myself wanting to take this or even the Honda CB500F, because these are much more chiller. Even though the Abercrombie exhaust, I know I always butcher that name, this is a lot quieter than that. But once again, I don't want to talk terribly about the exhaust or about the motorcycle. I think it sounds absolutely wonderful in traffic, when you're cruising, at startup. I mean, it sounds great. The only thing is, like, really, I feel bad, like, when I start the bike up, it's like loud for my neighbors. I know they have kids, and like, if it's early in the morning, I don't want to start it up because I know, yeah, it's like very loud inside of the garage. Even when it comes down to how this thing performs like on long drives, I literally took this motorcycle down to Vegas from Southern California, and this thing was a blast to take, even with this exhaust. If you want to see how that was and what the drone level was, check this video out right here on the screen. Subscribe for more, and we see you guys over there.